great team today. Playing with a lot of confidence. Great environment. Tom's done a terrific job with his team. We got a great point guard. He was a great all-around basketball player in Yogi. He's had an unbelievable career. And, you know, we lost to a good team. But we started out well. And then we had, you know, we couldn't score last 10 minutes of the half. And then we let our offense affect our defense to finish the half. I thought defensively, when we got our defense set, we were good enough. We just transition defense wasn't good enough. And second chance points wasn't good enough, even though we rebounded better. So they were good. We kept battling. You know, we cut it to 9 or 10 there, and we just didn't finish. We didn't finish the first half right. We didn't finish the second half right. We're good. Heck of a team. Very, very fast. Speed gave us problems.
Open up for questions, Don.
Mark, it looked like at some point fatigue set in, and I don't know if that was mental fatigue or physical fatigue. And in terms of the transition defense you spoke of, was it both, or was it?
Yeah, I think it was a combination of both. You know, they're able to sub a little more than I'm able to, and they have great speed. And that's about the 5-minute mark. That's you and I are talking about the same thing. So, yeah, we got to be a little bit tougher in those situations.
Roman?
Yeah, Mark, obviously you guys started hot, but it seemed like the offense just had a tougher and tougher time as the game wore on. What would you attribute that to, and is there anything you can do over the next 4
Nah,
months?
it was very physical. Jeez, we couldn't even cut. You know, it's a physical game. And we shot 8 free throws of their 25, and it was physical. And it happens on the road. And they've gotten much better defensively. They got above us. We were executing at a high level. We missed some open looks too. We missed some layups. We missed some open looks. And so, but when you're not getting to the foul line, it gets a little. You know, you're trying to get there. It hurts you if you're not making jump shots. But they had a stretch there for 3 or 4 minutes in the first half. They were just terrific on defense.
Ryan from the Diamondback.
The offense had a lot of rhythm to start with, and then that 10-minute stretch there at the end of the first half. Could you pinpoint something as to where the rhythm kind of went?
Well, it was a combination of things. We got a little fatigued. We weren't tough enough mentally, I don't think. During that stretch, we missed some open looks, we missed some layups, and we couldn't get to the foul line. But we kept guarding. And then the last 3 or 4 minutes of the half, we stopped guarding. You know, it could have been a 4-point game at half or 5, and then it's different. And they made some shots during that stretch, which they do. They make shots. So, you know, we'll watch it. Then start of the second half, I thought we were focused and just couldn't get back on defense after makes. And so, again, but playing a team like Indiana is really good for us because it prepares you for a lot of things.
Mark, it seemed like they made kind of like plays that fired up the crowd, not just regular basketball plays like the play that Zeisloff made to Morgan for the layup, the last second shot at the end of the half. And
Yeah.
does that play into a game like this when especially obviously on the road?
Yeah, I mean, this building's pretty terrific. Mine's just our place, but I mean, I watched a lot of film on Indiana. They just do that. That's who they are. They make great plays. Yogi Ferrell's terrific. He makes guys around, and they got 2 starters out. I mean, think about that. So play with toughness. They make great plays. They hustle. They play hard. Troy Williams. I mean, the plays he makes. I mean, the last layup we gave him on the baseline. I mean, they had nothing going, and we just let them drive right around and shoot a layup. So they got dynamic players, and they make dynamic plays.
Roman, last question.
Yeah, Mark, is there a sense of closure after today that you guys can, you know, with these last few weeks being tough, can you, I guess, close this chapter and then maybe generate like a new sense in your guys that a new season starting?
Yeah, we will. Right now, we're too down to talk about it. But you know, I just said in the locker room, regular season, Big Ten regular season didn't go the way we wanted it to go. We had a tough road schedule. We didn't handle it well. We competed in every game on the road this year, except for today. I thought we competed. It just wasn't meant to be. Indiana had a lot to do with it. So yeah, we'll move forward. You know, and hopefully go into Indy next week and play well. But we're showing signs, and it's not going to change overnight. The last 6 didn't go the way we wanted it to go, but a lot of it was scheduled too. We had 2 tough road games here at the end. I really think these games at Purdue, Michigan at home, and at Indiana are going to help us for the postseason. I mean, we played in some amazing buildings last Saturday and today. It should help us moving forward.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, everybody.